this is how the high beam and low beam looks like. Yeah, so as you can see on the sides, this is a low beam. You have pretty good visibilities on the side. As you can see the line, even though there is already lights there, you still can see pretty far away. I would say 200 feet. And when you go to high beam, here you can see, now you see the difference on the side. There are pretty much a lot of visibility on the sides. The line of the light moved up a little bit, of course, because this is high beam, and the length is going pretty far away also. And as you can see, the truck is lit up now. When I go to low beam, as you can see, when I go to high beam, that's the difference. Even the whole truck is more visible now. So this is how the lights on the 2024 Santa Fe hybrid. Now we are here, and this is a pretty dark place, so I want you to compare that. The other lot is there, that's it has so much lights on it. This lot is not as lit as the previous one, so let's see. So let me turn off the light first. As you can see, this is just DRL, daytime running lights. You know, they kind of turns on when you shut off your low beam or high beam. As you can see, it's still visible. It's still giving a lot of light, you know, around it. When I turn on the low beam, as you can see, the line right here, and it's much more intense in the middle, and on the side, pretty good visibility. When I move to high beam, as you can see, the light moved up and it's much more visible now. So this is what I just wanted to show you the difference. So this is low beam and this is high beam, and the lighting on this car is pretty amazing, I would say. Let's drive around a little bit and I will show you the difference. As you can see, as I moved, it's lighting up the whole parking lot. As you can see, this cowboy sign is, I would say, is about 200 feet away, I would say, or 175. It's lighting it up nicely. Even it's going even further. As you can see, there's just a fence here, so it's blocking some of the light, but you still can see far away. So this is how the lights are on 2024 Santa Fe hybrid. Let's drive around a little bit in the town and then see. So first, I would like to go in this road. It's pretty dark right here, and I am using on auto high beam, so it's not shutting down. It's still on auto itself. So as you can see, everything is visible. It's lighting up the street pretty nicely. I really like that. But on a camera, it's looking like a yellowish tone, but in reality, it's actually white tone. So as you can see, everything is pretty visible. I'm on auto, and since there's a lot of cars, it's not turning on the high beam itself, even though the cars are parked. But again, my car doesn't know that they are parked. So let me turn on the high beam. As you can see, it makes everything so visible, but I really do not want to disturb anybody who's trying to sleep. So let me go, I leave it on auto and let me drive around. This is fairly dark place, guys, but this car, it's making it looks like daytime. Yeah, Hyundai is doing pretty good job. I have experience with Palisade. The light on Palisade is still the same thing, you know. It was like it was a 2020 model, and I was amazed. And I think I get the same feeling with this car, even though it's 4 years newer than the Palisade. But again, it's one down model than the Palisade. Palisade is the top model, so of course they put every new technology in Palisade and then moving down the road to the other models. So as you can see, the road are pretty bright, you know, and the line on the side, it's nice. If there's a deer coming or somebody standing on the side trying to cross the road, you will see that person without any problem. This is the curved road. As you can see, it's you know, it doesn't have adaptive headlights which moves, but it's just the angle of the light is still, it's pretty good, that when you make turn, you don't lose visibility at all on the corners. So I really like that part. And again, this place is pretty dark actually. You know, it's not really that lit. Only one light here, there on the street, and yeah. This is what I wanted to show you guys, and let's go on the little bit high speed road and then see maybe we can find if the light turns to high beam itself. Right now you see it's on auto green, so it means it's low beam. When it turns white, I believe high beam. As you can see, the turn signal lights up all sign on the street. As you can see, let me show it again. As you can see, the speed sign is lit up. Also, the reflection you can see everywhere. Again, it's still keeping it on the low beam for some reason, even though it's on auto. And the interior is pretty cool on this car, even though it's not limited model, it's just SEL, but you don't really miss too much, and it's subtle inside. The limited model has so much ambient lighting, it gives you pain actually when you're driving on the night. I had that on many different cars, and trust me, it's not really that worth it. It's good, looks good for a few minutes, or probably for half an hour, and after that you cannot have so many lights coming from inside and outside. As you can see, the lights are pretty cool. This is high beam now, and this is low beam. The cars are keep coming, so the my car is not turning on the high beam. This is pretty dark road. On the right side of the road is very dark. The left side has some street lamps, but the right side is very dark. But as you can see, the light on the side is going pretty far away, so you can see everything easily. If the deer comes or anything like that from the side, you're not gonna miss it for sure. See, when I give turn signal, how it lights up the trees. You see that? How it lights up the boards. Again, this is a fairly dark road. Let me drive around from the mall here, from Walmart. You can see it's pretty dark here, but this car making it looks like a daytime. Right now it's driving on EV mode, so it's not using gas at all. So yeah, you can drive even on high speed, low speed on EV mode, but that's something car decides itself whenever it has enough battery. So it decides itself. So this is not like a PHEV where you can decide. But I don't mind it as long as it's giving good mileage. Again, this is fairly dark road. Now car switched to high beam. As you can see on this blue sign on the dashboard, that means it's switched to high beam, and it's pretty good visibility. Switch back to low beam because there's some trucks standing. शूट कर लो तुम भी. Yeah, if you notice these little boards here, they're fairly far away, like 7,500 feet, but they are lighting up with the lights, with the turn signal lights. You can see this board here. It's pretty good reflection coming out from the board. So it's very easy to read the boards actually with these headlights. And I'll give you exact specification, so it will be helpful for you guys to decide. Also, right now the car is on lane keeping assist mode, so it's going to keep you in the lane itself, so you don't have to keep your hands on the wheel, which is not recommended. But if you need to take it off for a little bit, you can do that. And this is curved, as you can see the car doing itself on the curvy road without any intervention, without asking me to put my hands on a steering wheel. And yeah, this is used to be pretty freaky for me, but now it becomes like a norm, just because the cars are getting nicer and the technology are getting better and better, and you can trust them, because there is a layers of technology now. So when it tells you that, hey, keep your hands on the steering wheel, when it's losing some kind of numbers or whatever its calculation is doing, so it's not gonna just stop working right away without informing you. It will inform you first, which is a good thing. As you can see, this is fairly dark road here. The trees, you can see, it's very, very dark. Now, with the car, you see, it's switched to high beam, and everything is like a daytime now. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. This is very impressive. Here you can see, again, it switched to low beam for some reason. I guess it just rained today a lot, and I'm not sure there's still water on the sensor or something. So it's not switching back and forth quickly as it used to be. But whenever it's switched to high beam, it's just really providing pretty good visibility. Even on the low beam, actually, it's providing pretty good visibility. Here you see the trees are very dark here, but anything in front of the car is visible. So guys, this is what I wanted to show you, and I'm home now and I need to get some sleep. So I will see you with my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.